I've made some mistakes in my career, but there is one that stands out amongst the rest.
We all saw what happened with the pizza PC. It was one of the most hated videos ever. Astonishingly bad.
You look like you hate everything. You didn't understand the damn video. Why is the pizza cold?
You made my genius look stupid. It was supposed to be a pizza heat retention PC. He just completely misunderstood the concept.
In fairness, it was a Friday afternoon. We were late for Wancho already, and I honestly wasn't really that into the idea. But enough excuses. It's time for redemption. By no means would I describe myself as a handyman, but our general skill level in the writers team has really leveled up over the years. So I recruited Jordan and Justin to do what Linus claims the goal was almost a decade ago. Make a PC that keeps your pizza warm while you game. Do I have to read this?
You want back on the video team, you gotta read the line.
Warm, like the feeling you'll get from our sponsor.
Attaboy.
Pulseway. Monitor and manage your team's IT from anywhere with their desktop and mobile apps. Take that vacation you deserve without the stress of losing control. Get 40% off today using our link in the video description.
The goal is actually pretty basic. Instead of blowing all the waste heat out of our computer into the directly surrounding air, we want to direct as much of it as possible into the pizza first. We did some research, and for food safety purposes, our target should be around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. That's A, but we don't actually need to heat the pizza, despite Linus saying that originally. We just need to keep it at that temperature and within arm's reach for long enough to be consumed. You have the rest of the day to get this done. Apparently not much has changed, I guess. And Linus will be your final judge when he gets back from having his teeth yanked out of his face, so.
All right,
Good
cool.
luck.
Here's what I'm thinking. Get a tower PC, stick it on its side, blast all the hot air at that side panel, pizza goes in the panel, Bob's your uncle.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, we could probably just take like an AIO for the GPU and CPU, just find one of those like pre-water block GPUs or something, and then mount the radiators to the side panel with the fans pushing the air up.
Yeah.
So that way we can just direct everything straight out the top.
That should be great. And we put some foam on the top to keep the air in.
Oh yeah, just lock it in.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go.
That's the only video card we have with an AIO.
It'll have to do. Let's get this thing into the PCI slot here. The AIO we are using today is the GA2 Trinity Performance 360 from Lee & Lee. Ooh, and fans pre-installed again. That is a trend I can get behind. All right, we're just gonna get our backplate installed here. Luckily on this case, there's lots of room to put it in, even if the motherboard is installed.
We need to decide which is the front. We're gonna have air coming in there.
I feel like the front should be the front.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, so that one we can get to tuck underneath, no problem. I have a feeling our GPU is gonna be a different story. So close, yet so far.
Okay. Can we bump the side out a little bit?
Yeah, I think we can do that. That's probably gonna be the easiest right here. So let's call it from there.
1.5 inches.
1.5 inches? Okay. All right, so I found my material of choice, a piece of wood I found sitting on the shelf. It looks to be about the right thickness, so I'm gonna start with this and see how it goes. So this will be the shim slash the actual new side panel itself. So now my machine's ready and set up to start cutting. Now I'm gonna sit down and do some drawing.
I think this is our top. Just imagine a pizza in there. Okay, I'm okay with this height now, I think.
That doesn't look bad.
I think this might be overkill, but I've designed these little brackets to connect our hunks of foam together, so I'm gonna get them printing off before we go any further.
So I'm doing a quick drawing here in Fusion 360. Once I was done designing in here, I exported it into Lightburn, assigned it a material, and now we are ready to press start and see some fire.
So these are gonna be our uprights. The PC tower is gonna be in the middle here. That's our top. Pizza goes here. Something like that. Why don't we go get our 3D prints? I've sharpened up some dowels, and we're gonna use that to join this stuff together. It's almost like I had a plan.
All right, now we got our shim here. Let's see how it's gonna look, Lou. Bet we should just clear.
Real bricks there.
Awesome, that's perfect timing. See, check that out. Wrap that around there. Perfect height even.
All right, Jordan, so hear me out for the side panel.
Uh-oh, okay.
Instead of doing a piece of wood for the top side panel,
Yeah.
let's do it out of acrylic, because then we can do RGB and have it shine through. With a little bit of software, we can actually have the RGB show the temperature of the oven, so to speak.
I like it. Okay, let's do it. We're just about ready to order pizza. Once we can keep it warm, we can have lunch. My work here is done.
Next, we are gonna cut out our acrylic panels here. I only have 3 mil thick right now, so I'm just gonna double it up and cut 2. Hopefully, this should cut a lot nicer than our wood will. See, that's what I wanted to happen the first time. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect.
Okay. Piano hinge, hunk of acrylic as a door, pop riveted in kind of thing. As long as I got like 4, I'm happy.
Okay, now how do we get it to stay up? Oh, Jordan, you genius.
You'd never know it wasn't actually made of brick.
Could I order 2 14-inch pepperoni pizzas, please?
Physically, our build looks pretty good. It doesn't like have the RGB yet, but that's not a big deal. We got drivers for the 5090 installing. We had a little fun there because it's not actually out yet. We just ordered some pizzas, so by the time they get here, hopefully we'll have some warmth in here.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
Now if I can just get the CPU hot, we're laughing.
That's awesome. Oh, it's 29 now.
So we got FirmArc running here, we got Prime 95 hammering our CPU, we got hardware info open just so we can make sure nothing's thermal throttling or getting too out of hand. I also do got Task Manager open here, which is showing me that everything is pretty much getting hammered except for the GPU, but we're gonna go with weird driver issues considering only 1 gig of dedicated memory is being used, and I don't think that's true.
This guy is 60 degrees apparently. This guy is 69 degrees. And then inside here, it's 27.
Oh, okay, we're getting up. We got another degree.
32 now, yep.
I think this is gonna be one of those things where it's gonna take some time to get it up to a temperature, but once it's there, it should hold pretty good.
Hopefully, yeah.
What's our goal in Celsius we're trying to get for chamber temp?
We wanted 60, I believe, is for food safety. 10 minutes in, we've lost 11 degrees on the control. We've lost like 17 on the oven, but we have gained 4 degrees on the oven ambient.
I'm gonna take this piece of foam here and I'm gonna choke off some of the intake going to the fans and see if we can't get that temp up some more. Oh, we're up to 40.
Oh wow, that's actually jumping up real quick.
Yeah.
I think we changed the fans out to get them slower.
And maybe even just 1.
Maybe just 1 or give us manual control over it. We'll go into the BIOS and screw with the settings there, see if we can make anything
Go a little bit slower.
less thermal friendly. And then we'll get Linus in for the next test. All right, you wanna open up the chamber? This is 61, so we're a lot better than yesterday.
63.
We're within 2 degrees. Oop. They're at even temperature to start. Awesome.
Oh, would you look at that.
So we're 15 minutes in. We've seen some trends already. We're losing about 3 degrees a minute on our control pizza and more like 1 degree a minute on the chambered pizza. They both went in at 60 degrees Celsius. So we got a pretty even test this time, and our chamber's holding temperature pretty well.
Right around 65 degrees-ish Celsius.
So yeah, we got about 15 minutes before Linus shows up, and we'll see what he likes better.
This is exciting. I'm ready to chew bubble gum and eat pizza, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
You've waited 8 years for this.
I really have.
Well, you want to try our control? It's been sitting here for about 36 minutes now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Great. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
That's definitely cool.
It's lukewarm pizza.
Okay.
Let's try the other one.
That's our door system?
It's our door system. It's very scientific.
Oh, okay. No, it's got adhesive on there. That seems like it could be reusable. Dude! You put flame configured RGB LEDs in there?
Hell yes.
We had to.
There you are, sir.
Oh, it immediately looks better, dude. It looks better. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get
it feels so much better.
Oh,
Oh, wow, yeah.
dude,
Yeah, that's actually
35 minutes.
So much better.
The system freaking works.
Yep.
8 years ago, I knew it. Oh, look at that. You can see it. You can see it still glistens. Is it food safe though?
Technically, yes.
Really?
You have 2 hours where it can be below 60 degrees and above 4 degrees Celsius.
At a LAN party, there's no way a pizza survives more than 2 hours anyway.
No.
No.
Let's put some cold pizza in here.
Oh God, no, that was never the point, Jordan.
I'm trying
That was
it.
never the
for
goal.
Luke. For Luke.
No, Luke was wrong. Now we gotta take a closer look at the system. I would have thought we would still have some exhaust, but is this just
I
sealed?
mean, it kind of sneaks out the edges
okay.
a little bit. Other than that, it's pretty sealed.
What does that mean for our GPU and our CPU temperatures? Are we giving up performance?
They're warm, but we were able to run 2 Firmarks and full Prime 95, 24 cores.
Any thermal throttling?
Temperature gets us to about 90. We are throttling now.
How much?
all of it.
Oh, but we've got a 13900K.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing throttles anyway. What
Yeah.
about the GPU?
No, GPU's been running fine this entire time.
Yeah, GPU's fine.
Solid 90, doesn't care.
It's a 5090. The biggest factor really is airflow.
Yeah.
Controlling the airflow. Temperature is not a problem. We have thermal energy for days.
Right.
It's a matter of controlling how much air is actually moving around that pizza and in the chamber.
I see you guys did take care of the cooling for some things, though. We've got an intake for our power supply. That's very important.
Yep.
And that's about it. It's got that hot computer smell.
A little bit.
I think that a next level, maybe 8 years from now,
All right.
okay, could have like louvers in the
Yeah.
pizza warming enclosure so that when temperatures get too high, like once our CPU and GPU are under load,
Yeah.
they could open up and our exhaust could move the hot air out. And then when we're idling, the whole thing could close up so that we retain as much heat as possible in our pizza warming enclosure. So that way it would work at idle or under full load.
In theory.
But that's a project for another day.
Yeah.
And another word from our sponsor.
Pulseway. Whether you're sitting at your desk or soaking up the sun in the Bahamas, IT disasters, unlike you, don't take vacations. So stay on top of things and take swift action on critical errors with Pulseway's remote monitoring and management software. It gives you a full overview of your team's infrastructure, grants you complete system control, and you can do that wherever you may be. You can even get real-time alerts and implement fixes instantly, all from the palm of your hand, thanks to their mobile apps. You can even remote into individual systems, set and bulk deploy policies, schedule and automate tasks, and just keep things running smoothly all around. Try Pulseway for free using our link or get an LMG exclusive 40% discount on their annual or multi-year plans at the link down below.
If you guys enjoyed this video, why don't you check out the last time we did this? You might hate the video. A lot of people hated it because there were some communication errors in the very concept of it, but
There was still pizza.
there was pizza.